should start recording now. Okay, good. Alright. Hello, everyone. I am Nightshade. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Today we are going to be playing some Minecraft. This is my first video that I will be posting. So, whether you have something good to say or something negative to say, just say it. I also am uncertain of how good my audio is going to be, but hopefully it won't be too bad. I do have my AC going, and I don't have any soundproofing. So, you might hear some things like a train or something occasionally. Luckily, I happen to have a mic, so I won't have to worry about you guys not being able to hear me at all because my hand's covering. Anyways, let's get right into it. After a few moments, I am playing on a realm that I created because my phone is a Cricket phone and it's powered by Android, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, that means that it's not very good. It's better than my last one, but it's still pretty bad. Like, I can't get any of those built-in shaders, fancy lighting or ray tracing or anything like that. Which really sucks, because, like, that stuff makes the game look really good. But I still get to have all the rest of it. And in the world that I'm about to play on, I have a few mods. Not add-ons like you have in the marketplace, no. Well, there are two. Got the Endless End or something like that, and more enchantments. Those are the only two from the marketplace. The other ones, they're from a fun little app I have on my phone, and I've played with the mods before, and they're pretty good. As you can tell, it's already been 21 days, and sure some of you have noticed, the trees look a little weird, especially that one. That is because of one of the mods I'm running. It alters terrain generation and spawns structures like this one, except this one looked a lot more ruined and more cobwebby. Yeah. Abandoned Plains House. Will warn you, I do talk a lot. A lot of my friends, they said that such a thing is actually good for a YouTuber, which makes sense. This compressed cobblestone, it's from a tech mod I have. Also adds that. Right. I was dealing with an Enderman. He just would not come in. Oh god, mobile controls. I'm not a fan of mobile controls. So, I might occasionally jump whenever I don't want to, or crouch. But yeah, this is a sieve. I'm sure some of you are aware of what that does. This is a woodcutter, but for some reason it doesn't work. Yeah. Oh, I also have loot bags, which are pretty useful, They're also real easy to get, though I can't, like, merge them into higher tiers or anything. Like I said, that doesn't work. It's also becoming night. Yeah, been a little while since I played on this world. Yay! Yep. Also have the Builder's Wand mod. Oh, you guys probably noticed my FOV just now change. Yeah, little FOV change. that is happening because of one of the mods. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys. It'll be a little easier that way. Waiting. Well, this is what happens when you have to play on a phone. Especially one that's pretty bad. It's not the worst, but most certainly not the best. There we go. We got 12 here. Sophistical backpacks. It's like sophisticated backpacks from Java, but not quite as good. It does have a jukebox upgrade and a feeding upgrade and a few other upgrades, and you can even change how they look. Little bit of warning here though, the feeding upgrade, sometimes it seems like it works, but it's not actually feeding you. Don't really know why. Utility craft, that's the tech mod that added the Civ. Got Spartan shields, which I don't think it works. Like, I can craft the shields and equip them, but I don't think they actually block anything. Also got Blood Moons. Reforged, that's the one that caused the FOV change. Basically, it adds additional stats, which can be both positive or negative. Got loot bags, pretty useful. Can get enchanted gear from those. Builder's Wand, you know, sure if you guys know what a Builder's Wand is, you understand how they work. But for those of you that don't, basically, you select a certain block and you just place a lot of it at once. Though this one, it's you have to already have that block placed down, then you go ahead and use the builder wand on that, and if you have that same block in your inventory, it'll place it. Though for some reason, it'll place grass blocks if you're clicking on grass, but you don't need to have grass blocks. You can just have dirt. Fastcraft, since I'm in Bedrock Edition, on my phone, I don't have the ability to craft stacks at a time. So Fastcraft effectively allows me to do that. Forsaken Odyssey is the one that alters the train generation, and then we got more enchantments in Eternal End. Yeah, Eternal End just makes the end look better, adds a bunch of those fancy biomes and such, more enchantments, allows me to craft fun little thing. Let me think here. What am I gonna do next? I suppose eat. That'd be a good idea. Been a little bit so I played, so what was I doing? Oh, I think I was actually about to turn the my arm looks weird. It's been a little while since I played, so yeah, but okay. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. I need granite or something. I'm trying to make a hammer so I can turn the compressed stone to gravel. You know what? Normal stone works. Yep, normal stone works. But yeah, so let's see. I've already told you guys about mods. Is there anything else I need to tell you guys about? Oh, dang it. That again. Oh, right, my plans for this area. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and level this off at this level, right? But I'm also gonna have a little part that goes down, little road, and all this area will be leveled as well. So I'll make all this into like a little seaside town. Yeah, see YouTubers doing such things all the time, so I just thought, why not? Guess well, the moment this video comes out, I'll be a YouTuber as well, even though I have a channel already. Which, to be honest, I'm not sure how that channel came to be, because I don't remember actually putting it together. Like, it just sort of was one day. Yeah. It just sort of existed. Yeah, I don't know why. It just sort of did. Now, I wonder if this has been fixed, or was just a temporary thing. Okay, so the mod that adds this is supposed to take... Dang it. It's supposed to take compressed gravel and be able to sieve it, but for some reason, it's just deciding no. That's annoying. Okay. I'm just gonna put some stuff into that. Make some room in my inventory. And then we're just gonna... Boom! Yeah. We're gonna be sitting here for a little while. But we can get a variety of ores, like iron, gold, lapis. Can't get copper. Let's see, we can get diamonds, emeralds. I think we can get coal. Yep, there's some coal. We'll also get flint, which is sort of a duh. But, let's see, did we get any diamonds? Dang it, no diamonds. No dice. No dice. That's annoying. Yeah, probably shouldn't have. That is annoying. You know, I might alter my Oh right, I was planning on actually putting in some more mods. What mods were they? Oh right, I think there was the iron chests mod, which would just make it where I can have bigger chests. Luckily, those can interact with hoppers and such. There's also advanced storage, which, wow, if you guys know what advanced storage is, pretty useful. Hmm. Oh god, I just remembered that they added the frickin' Lava Chicken song thing to the... Oh god, that is... Oh no. I don't like the song. Like, it's nothing against Jack Black or anything, but... You know, when a movie comes out, and it instantaneously becomes brain rot, yeah, I think I have the right to not enjoy the fact that one of the brain rot things is now officially in the game. Yeah. Luckily though, on a different note, the tech mod, or utility craft, it does have a automatic sieve. I think it takes a lot of iron, and I need to make some, like, a power source. I can use solar panels for that, I do believe. I don't. I can also use batteries. For some reason, the mod doesn't have like any kind of power cable or anything like that. Kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Kinda sucks. So I see that there's another diamond. And I can also see that it's becoming a little darker, so safe side. Yep. I really miss the fact. I really miss it when I was able to just. Hold on. It said that I can do a multi-sieve. But I tried that before and that wasn't working. Wonder if it started working now. Dang it, only 2 diamonds. Can't do anything with 2 diamonds. Well, I can make a sword, but it doesn't really count. I don't remember. With this mod, am I able to... I might be able to go ahead and craft... Or, yeah, I might be able to go ahead and craft some blocks of iron and smelt them. Don't know. Oh, yeah. Another reason why having to sieve those individually is a real bummer is the fact that I'm getting less resources. Now, I know some of you might be like thinking, oh, well, you're still getting a lot. No need to be sad or anything. Well, there is plenty need. Because if I was able to just go ahead and, you know. Alright, 10. Where's ink? Yes, it works. If I was able to just sieve the compressed gravel, I'd be getting 9 every time it went ahead and gave me some materials instead of 1. Don't know, which I don't know if you know, but that's pretty freaking good. Yeah. Alright, lapis seeds. Probably not gonna mess with that stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Right. Wanna do that. Because I could make 2 diamond keys. I totally heard something just now. Huh? Huh? Were those iron statues? Hold on. Alright, I also got a bunch of, like, decorative blocks. Can you please just... scroll? For the love of God. Iron. Copper minecart. Huh? What do you mean, trophy statues? What do you mean? Oh, right, here's some of the upgrades. Got furnace, jukebox, better furnace, farm, health boost. Pretty expensive, especially. Oh yeah. Yeah, I might be able to do this one pretty soon. Just need to get the base backpack upgrade things, which I'm pretty sure take leather. Anyways. Let's go ahead and just show some of these here. Yeah, this is kind of one of the reasons why I need that advanced storage. Yep. Actually, I could make... You know, I'm gonna quickly make a better little thing. I need more leather for that. Right? Can I make... Hold on. I want to check something. Okay. Let's see here. Now, I'm thinking what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do this raw. Meaning, I'm not going to edit this at all. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna put it out. Just see what happens. I do have some capabilities to edit, but well, they're not very good. I'm also not going to click with the Builder's Wand, because fun little fact about the Builder's Wand mod. For some reason, okay, this kind of looks sick. I don't know what's different about it, but this looks good. Anyways, for some reason, if I don't have a block that I'm trying to place with the Builder's Wand, like, for instance, if I were placing all this, right, just continuously, and then I run out of dirt in my inventory, and I click again, it's going to break the wand, meaning I cannot use the Builder's Wand for the rest of the day, even if I get more blocks and I click again. Now, I haven't tested to see if it's like any tighter than 24 hours, but well, as far as I can tell, it ain't. Okay. Backpack. I want to make a backpack. I know I'm gonna need a chest for it and some string. Just need to see if I have enough wool, or not wool, leather currently. Where is the little backpack? Might as well take a look at that. Ooh, yeah, that's not fun. Okay, so I need one more leather and okay, I think I could do that. I think I can do that. Why did I look in this? You know what? I'm gonna compress all this flint. Yep. I feel like one of you probably noticed it, but there is big torches. And by big torches, I mean, well, big torches. Like, they're literally just really big torches. This, right here. Big torch. For some reason, I can only use oak logs to craft it, but currently they are a little broken. And I don't mean good broken, I mean bad broken. Basically, how they work, or how they're supposed to work, is I place one down, has the lighting of a normal torch. No collision or anything. Mobs do get kind of stuck on it though, so that's fun. But the lighting does go out to 16 blocks, but not core lighting like this. Like, to fill out that 16 blocks, it spawns extra light sources. And for some reason, whenever the player goes over them, currently, they disappear. They get deleted. Also, I don't remember. Do you drop... No. No. You do. Yay! Okay, now just get some string. But yeah. You gotta be kidding me! I don't remember. Is this guy still, like, rare? Cause... I don't feel like he's rare. I don't feel like that guy's rare at all. Cause, I'm seeing that little guy a lot. Yeah. Oh, you guys. I wonder. One of you might be curious as to. One of you might be curious about the key. The diamond key. Basically, how the keys work is I have to use them on I think it was like a locked crate. Yeah, there are crates in this. And to be honest, they're pretty great. Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with a lot of puns. Can I turn these into string? Yes. Wonderful, wonderful. Just need one. Keep the other as evidence. And I need a chest, roll back, and backpack. Now to upgrade you, I need templates. Which means I'm going to need more leather and I'm going to need an item frame, if I'm remembering correctly. Fun fact, mod comes with its own little thing. Yeah. So it goes from normal to copper to iron to gold to diamond, then to netherite. Oh shoot. Lovely. I'm gonna have to go find an amethyst geode. That's just lovely. Well, might as well. Probably want to empty out my inventory actually. Though. Oh, I don't have enough leather. I was just thinking about the fact that, for some reason, these backpacks, they sort of are just items. They're not an equipable thing, as they are in others. Though they can be placed down, but, like I said, not equipable. Some cases that might suck a little, but I forgot I already had some. You know what? It's fine. 2 extra pieces of, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. May not have needed to, but it happened. No going back on it now. Okay. I have absolutely no idea how many people are actually going to want to watch this. Yeah. And since this is my first actual video that's going to be going out, oh boy. I don't even know how well the audio is going to be coming through. But as long as I'm audible, it should be fine. Wait. I just realized there might be echo. That could potentially pose a problem. Squirrel. Okay. So let's... yeah, that could pose a problem. Okay, let's think. What do I want to do right now, right? I think right now, what I need to do is continue mining this out. Yeah. You know, I could go ahead and cut this out. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna cut this part out. I said it was gonna be completely raw, but you guys don't want to watch me mine out. Actually, no, that's the entire reason why I wanted to just do that. Just to see. Because I'm curious how you guys are gonna view this. So I'm gonna do it completely raw, so that way I can get your complete honest opinions on just how my raw footage is. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be fine. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, plus 3% movement speed. Oh yeah, so some of the stats that can be on equipment are things like movement speed, mining efficiency, extra defense, and so on, upon their respective and relevant equipment items. For instance, mining efficiency on tools like axes, pickaxes, shovels, even a hoe. I am. Okay, okay, that's annoying. That is really getting on my nerves. Well, I'm trying to look around, but it's just not wanting to. So, what we're gonna try to do here, take a look at some stuff. Let's try increasing. No, no. You know what? Auto jump is annoying sometimes. Uh-huh. Hmm. 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 Let's take a look at this. I click on that. Hide all buttons. Reduce their scale. And let's just move you more like there. Okay, let's see if that helps. It'll make it a little harder to hit them, but it doesn't help. I can already tell. My finger has to be completely off. You know, actually, yeah, has to be completely off. Which means it being smaller does help. Yes, I know I just contradicted myself. Shove it. Let's see. Right, I was doing that, wasn't I? Huh. Anyways, right here, right? Yeah. And then we're just gonna this. We have infinite goal, so don't really need to worry about it too badly. You know, let's just see. That's how many? 2. Boom. Oh, I completely forgot about the autofill. Oh, that is good. That is good. Sort of eyeballing that. Yep. Yeah, we're doing this to make sure that it remains lit up. We do not want any mobs spawning here. And due to certain mod that makes the overworld more interesting, well, better safe than sorry. Yeah, better safe than sorry. Alright, So now I did that. Right, I don't have auto jump. Auto jump's good for situations like that, but sometimes it gets annoying. I swear that guy is not rare. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just... Yeah. Yeah. How big is this? 9? Do connected blocks, submit. Because we don't want it doing too much. We also need to be kind of careful with where we're clicking. Right, it will not replace tall grass or any kind of flower, modded or vanilla. It will replace normal grass though, which is kind of weird that it just decides that it will replace that but not any other. It's just sort of like, what? Yeah, probably a good idea we stop. I like to make sure we have a very large amount excess. Right. I'm sure some of you are curious how this looks. Honestly, you could go ahead and use it. Oh, please don't tell me you're broken because of updates. Okay, good, you're not broken. Lovely. I'm just gonna shove some stuff in you. No, I will not rephrase. I don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah, I need more leather.
No.
Cool, more torches. And we gonna go inside, because we don't want charged creepers. Oh yeah, fun fact. Due to one of the mods, pretty sure it's the Bloodmoon one, all creepers are charged when they spawn. I don't know why. But, F that. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Not today, good sir. Ooh, look at the C3. That's pretty good. Right. Wait, crafting table? I was curious about that. Eh. Okay, I'm gonna read this. See, crafting table, rarity common, found naturally, no. Okay, uh-huh. Oh, so it gives off light. That's neat. It's made of dirt. What? Doing a can be activated using and hanging roots for 5 to 6 minutes. What does that mean? Hold up. Hold up. So, using the crafting table, after it's been activated, let me get this straight. I can just straight up make new plants? That's kind of sick. Scroll for weaving webs. Okay, only the one. Okay. Ooh, that could be useful. And no, I'm not thinking in a battle sense, even though it could be useful in that sense too. Oak wood crate. How to make wooden keys? Because I want to know. I want to know if these crates are, like, openable or anything. Might have to make an oak key specifically. Let's just search up key. Uh, hmm. Uh, okay. Okay. You know what? Here's an idea. Right? I'm just gonna go ahead and toss all that in there. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Just getting rid of any unnecessary items. I might need those later. Put that in there. Just need to fill up the slot. Wait a second. Just need to fill up a slot. Anyways, and I had an extra bed, which I'm gonna grab. Because we are gonna go on a little bit of an adventure. I want to find a bit. Actually, dang it, crouched. I want to find a village. Because there are some custom villagers that could be of use. And actually, I'm going to, before I do that, check him. Because might save me the trouble of having to find certain saplings. Oh my god, I'm missing auto jump actually. I play with auto jump a lot. Right. Right. You're kind of useless to me, man. Kind of useless. I mean, I suppose I could kill your llama, but not really in a need for any leads. I mean, I do need leather, but not that badly. Okay. Probably should up my render distance to max. We are going on an adventure, after all. Do not worry about all those warnings. I'm not worrying about them. You shouldn't either. I worry about a lot of things. I don't really show my worry, though, typically, because, worry doesn't really help. I just sort of acknowledge. That could be useful later. That could be annoying later. Or now, even. And I'm realizing I did not prepare properly on this device for... It should be fine. Gonna eat this bread on the other side. Okay. What is going on over here, I wonder? Hello? That looks like a zombie dungeon. That is a zombie dungeon. We're not going in there. not what we came for. And it has a boss at the bottom. And we're only in iron armor, not even enchanted. I know some of you are probably gonna call me a wuss, but let's be honest. While I may not be in hardcore mode, I am still trying to just not die as much as possible. Because if I do recall, I don't have keep inventory on. I like to play without keep inventory. Oh yeah, evasion charms. I'm probably just gonna unenchant all this stuff and then scrap it. Barrel. Ooh, shulker shell. That could be useful. Golden carrot, a little bit of food. That could be useful for the copper key. That's not what I meant to grab. Bone, gunpowder. You know, I have plenty of books. Should be fine. Sunflower. You know what? I'm not trying to get that stuff right now. So I'm gonna not grab that, save myself an inventory slot. Now, I do kind of need hanging roots for some things. So you, my friend, are going to be very useful. I need shears. Good thing I have some. Let's just actually, oh right, ooh, gonna need an anvil for that. Now you might be wondering why. Simple, really. Those are really, really good modifiers. There we go. Let's see, I need 4 for the crafting table. Might as well grab this. Come on. And we got more than 4. Yeah. I will drop that leaf whenever. Yeah. Forest, way cooler. Also, a tad more dangerous. Because of that. So we're just gonna go this way. Ooh, free bones. That's 4. I do believe I saw some flickers of red. Come on, structures. I wonder if they got the towers in here. Probably not. There's some mods that have like a tower which has a dungeon in it. And at the bottom. Pretty useful. Ooh, you know what's also pretty useful? These little ruins. Come on. Don't want to waste some durability, so. Weather scrolls. Ooh. All cooked food. We love that. We love that. Another bone. Don't need the arrow. Ooh, fire resistance. Might as well take the egg. Who knows? Might get a chicken out of it. Might get a chicken out of it. Bark, bark. Here's a chicken. And that is Another dungeon. I do have some strategies that would allow me to go through that without risking my life. But, yeah. Now, if I remember correctly, some zombie villagers should spawn in this. They're only zombie villagers, so should be safe enough. Also don't know if there's any hidden little pieces. Hello? Anybody home? No? Good, I'm gonna take your axe. It's an iron axe. What did I take? Carrot. Bread. I'm gonna close the door just in case. And let's see, that's a Spartan shield, right? Yeah. Okay, don't know if that's gonna block anything, but might as well give it a shot. I tested it earlier with Spider, and it didn't want to work. That some of you actually had that question way earlier, and I just didn't say anything, so probably got pretty infuriated by that. Ooh. Well, it's an axe. At least it doesn't have any negatives to its mining speed. Pearls and eyes. Well, if it's giving me a book specifically for pearls and eyes, yeah, I think I'm gonna need to take a look at that. Now, I don't think there's anything else in here, so I'm gonna take my leave. Let's see, we were going that way. Bit of jungle. We already got a sapling, so we don't need to grab one. Ooh, is that bamboo? If I remember correctly, I might get some bamboo from, is that an emu? Learned about them somewhat. I bet some of you are telling me not to. I mean, come on. If I remember correctly, some form of that creature that Australia fought against and lost. They freaking sent their military out and lost. Yeah. Guess I shouldn't be laughing too much. I mean, they're still Australians. They live in Australia. Of course they're gonna lose. They're still human. Somehow they haven't turned into their own breed of human. Well, they kinda have, but not. They have to live in a place where everything is venomous. Everything either wants to kill you or just cause you so much pain you wish you were dead. Panda. What? I don't know if that's my game not rendering or if that's just that. Okay. But, So, we're not going to look down, and we're just gonna go ahead and swim. Yeah. We're just gonna swim. I just realized how green this is. What are you? equip the axe. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, what are you? Before I sink and drown? Please? Any day now. Overgrown jungle wood. I mean, it looked... Yeah, it makes sense. What are you? How about no? I don't know what that is, and I'd like to continue not knowing for the time being. Like, as I stated earlier, I do quite adamantly despise mole controls due to their lack of versatility and difficulty of control. While some versatility can be amended, other things can't. They can be made better, I suppose, but not completely fixed. Yeah. Ooh, little hut. If we're lucky, this will not be a witch hut. Little jungle witch hut. Hmm? Anybody? Okay, it doesn't look like a witch hut. Good. Annoying. Let's see. Okay, didn't hear any hissing. Good. Little extra food. So we're gonna toss that in there. Save me a little bit of resources. Right, I might actually want to go grab a sapling from there. You know what? We'll do that on the way back. And speaking of which, actually, if I'm not mistaken, getting a little dark. Yeah. Stay here. On this. Well, I mean, hold on. Is it an island? No, it's not. Those look like the same tree, but sometimes rotated. And pretty well copy and pasted. Should have added more variation, pal. I wonder if there's an underground part of this. Probably not. You know what? I have another axe. Might as well use this one. That is not a pickaxe. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Let's go ahead and just... Gonna put those there. Should we use this? Ha! Right. Yeah, let's use this one. It's not enchanted. Don't want to risk losing that XP. As far as I'm concerned, that's all it's good for. And I just remembered that, came out here. What are you? Look like a skeleton, but you don't look quite like a skeleton.